Hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy to be back. Okay. So I have my computer back, but I had to reset all my settings. So let me know the audio might be not as good as it usually is, or maybe better. So let me know after if there's any issues. Okay. So we'll shake it out. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Move in whatever way feels good. Few more. Okay. Loose arms, relax shoulders. Let's just swing side to side. Make sure you have enough room. All right, gentle fists will tap the shoulder well and somewhere around the low back kidney area. Few more. Okay, come back to center. Let's just roll those shoulders. Inhaling forward and up, exhaling back and down. Change direction. And back again. Okay, let the arms relax. Let's work with the feet a little bit. So we'll do a little calf stretch and ankle strengthening. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. So the toes of the back foot around the ankle of the front foot. And we'll just lift and lower. So if you want to do it with the breath, we can inhale up, exhale down. right, we'll step forward, so switching feet and same thing, up and down. We can imagine that upward pull through the crown. Okay, again, step forward, up and down. And one more time, step forward, up and down. Notice which side's more comfortable, like with which foot forward is more comfortable, just to have that information about yourself. Okay, give ourselves a little shake. We'll keep playing with balance, working also with the ankles. So let's do ankle circles. So the hands can be on the hips, they can be out for balance, or you can hold on to something. So we can either do our ankle circles down here, or we can see if we can catch the knee and do our ankle circles up here. So just some kind of balancing ankle circle. Doing, of course, our best for today. Change direction. Okay, release. Other side. So see if you want to be down here or higher and circle that ankle. Change direction. Okay, shake it out. Ooh, so we'll place ourselves at the top of the mat. Shoulders back and down. Lift up the toes, and let's just take a moment before we go into our sun salutations. Spread out the toes, bring them down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Hands somewhere on the legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Do a few at your own pace. Okay, next time we fold, bend the knees so we can put the hands down to the floor. Step it back to a plank. Take a breath or two. Knees up or down. Lower knees, chest, chin. We'll do some cobra up down. So we come down, Kind of tuck the elbows in. Inhale up. Whatever height is good for today. Exhale down. Go with your breath. Okay, from here, take it either to child's pose, so somewhere around here, or down dog, somewhere around here, whatever you prefer. Both positions, we can add movement, sound, whatever feels good. Okay, we'll get ready for warrior one. So if you're in child's pose, come to all fours or down dog. So from all fours or down dog, inhale, extend the leg you want to step forward. Exhale the foot towards the hands. You can help it forward. And the back foot down. Come on up. So after our warrior one, we'll be doing pyramid. So you might want to have blocks handy if you're using blocks. If you don't have blocks, don't worry about it. We can just use our own bodies. If you do have blocks, you can just put them either side for now, and we'll set them up when we need them. Okay, so we bend the front knee. Adjust your back foot in whatever way it's comfortable to have your hips pointing forward. Maybe the arms up, and at least 5 long, deep breaths. Find something to relax. For the next set of breath here, let's reach for the sky. So we reach one hand up, pull it down, reach the other hand up, pull it down, giving ourselves a little side stretch. Keep the bend in the front knee, a couple more. Okay, hands come to the hips, straighten the front leg. Let's go into our pyramid. So we can start by leaning back, opening up through the heart. Nice inhale. And then from those hips, begin to tilt. So let's take our time. And find the spot that feels good for today. So maybe we'll be above parallel. Maybe we'll get to parallel. The front hip is pulling back, the back hip is pulling forward. Maybe we'll get to a spot where it's comfortable to use the hands on the blocks. If so, bring the blocks so they're underneath the shoulders. And if you're really comfortable, you can kind of keep going down the belly towards the thigh. So see what works for you today. Long, deep breaths. Make sure you're comfortable enough because we're going to see if we can hold this 10 or so breaths. Breathing with the back and calming the mind. Find something to relax. Okay, with an inhale, we'll lift up depending on where we are. Bend the front knee. Take the blocks with us if we're using them. If not, hands could be on the floor or maybe on a chair. So we make like a tripod with the hands and the foot. Shift our weight into the front foot. See if we can lift the back leg. Long spine and try to make a line from the heel through the crown. Okay, when you're ready, lower that back leg. Come into a standing forward fold. And just take a breath or two before we do the next thing. If you can get the blocks to support your head, that could be fun. But also don't worry about it. Okay, put the block in front of one foot. I'm using the side that was lifted. The leg that was in the air, that's the side I'm going with. Hand on the block, bend the knee of the leg behind the block, and then we open up to the other side. So one leg straight, one leg bent, or one leg more straight, one leg more bent, and a few breaths. And when you're ready, lower the arm, block aside, hands somewhere on the legs, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands to earth, step it back to a plank, knees up or down, a breath or two. Lower, knees, chest, chin. And this time, let's come into a sphinx. So bring the forearms down. The elbows can be under the shoulders or a little more forward. It might be more comfortable more forward. You can shift in the hips a little, just so you can feel the hip bones connecting to the earth more. We kind of drag the forearms towards us and just a regular sphinx. So we can imagine the crown moving up to the sky. You can imagine that line of energy through the spine from the tailbone up through the crown. And we'll just take a few breaths. Relax the neck as much as possible. Okay, from here, child's pose or down dog, whichever you find more appealing for right now. Okay, get yourself ready for warrior one. So from all fours or down dog, inhale, extend the other leg. Exhale the foot towards the hands. Back foot comes down. And we come up. So the legs in a comfortable stance. Your back foot can always go out to the side a little bit. Front knee is bent, whatever you feel like with the arms. First set of breaths. And with our next set, we'll reach for the sky. So reaching one arm and then the other. Pulling down, whatever we may desire. A few more. Okay, bring the hands to the hips, straighten the leg. You might want to prepare your blocks if you're using them for pyramid. We'll lean the heart back. Inhale. Exhale, start to tilt. Let's take our time. So the front hip is sliding back, the back hip is sliding forward. And you might pause above parallel, at parallel, or keep your belly going towards the thigh. If you're using blocks or even if your hands are on the floor, try to line them up under the shoulders. You can also keep your hands on the hips, whatever you like. Okay, long, deep breaths. Okay, when you're ready, lift up, bend the knee. Take the blocks with you if you're using them, or the hands on a chair. Make a tripod with the front foot, the two blocks. Shift the weight. See if it's possible to lift the back leg. In our warrior three prep, we breathe here. So do our best to make a line from the heel through the crown. Okay, lower that back leg. Ooh, take a breath or two into the forward bend. If you want to try supporting the head with the blocks, feel free. Okay, the block in front of the other foot, hand on the block. You can also have the hand on the floor if it's comfortable. So we bend that knee, same side as the hand on the block or the floor, the other leg as straight as is comfortable, and then we open up. Okay, come out of it. Hands somewhere on the legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Hands to earth. Step back to plank. Take a breath or two. Lower knees, chest, chin. For our cobras, let's do a wide arm version. So bring the hands outside the mat. And we'll do the up downs. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Okay, from here, let's make our way to child's pose. If you need something under the head, place it. So we want the head supported, the bum back towards the heels. We'll make it extended, keep the arms extended, and just relax. Okay. Come out of it when you're ready. We can just walk our hands back. We'll take a moment to release the wrists. So you can sit anywhere that's comfortable. I'm just sitting on my heels. But if you don't like that, any way you want, or you can even stand. Let's interlace and then just move side to side, kind of like a figure eight. I guess it's basically a figure eight. Okay, now we'll interlace the other way. So cross the thumb over the other way. Might feel really awkward. I know it does for me. And then we'll go back to the same movement. Okay, come back to center. We'll just Move the head side to side, keeping them kind of floppy. And then up, down. And like we're flicking water. Okay, release the hands. Let's make our way into a twist. If you want to put socks on or any extra clothing, now's a good time. Okay, let's do our usual twist. So the bottom leg can be straight or tucked. I'm going to tuck today. The top leg inside or outside. And as always, we start just interlacing the hands below the knee, opening up the shoulders, coming into that proud open chest, lifting through the base of the skull and the crown, breathing with the belly. And when you're ready, take it into the twist. Twisting towards the bent leg. Keep the twist, turn the head back to center. Okay, come out of it. And let's just go ahead and switch sides. So set yourself up on the other side, however you want to be. Once you're set up, interlace. Relax the shoulders, lift up through the base of the skull and the crown. So we want to kind of keep the chin in line with the floor. So we don't want to be up here. Long, deep, nourishing breaths. Take it into the twist. Keep the twist, turn the head back to center. Okay, come out of it. Let's make our way down onto the back. Coming onto the back any way that you like. We'll take a breath or two, just hugging the knees into the chest. And then relax the arms down by the side. And we'll just take turns with the legs, inhaling, extend, exhale, bend. Other leg, inhale, extend, exhale, bend. And just go side to side. Okay, both legs extend. We'll keep the legs together and see if we can make some circles. They can be big or small. Use the lower abdomen to make the circles. Change direction. My apologies for the squeaky floor. Okay, come back to center. Press up through the heels and back through the thigh bones. You can have the hands on the legs, or if you like using a strap around the feet. And we'll just gently, as much as is comfortable, invite the legs a little closer to the torso. Still pushing up through the heels and back through the thigh bones. Okay, bring the feet down to the floor and take a moment. Keep the feet together and just toss the legs side to side. Okay, come back to center. We'll keep one knee bent, the other leg extended down on the mat. The leg that's bent will keep the foot pressing into the floor and the knee pointing up. The opposite arm from the bent leg comes out shoulder level. The arm, same side as the bent leg, comes onto the heart. We'll keep the neck relaxed, the head heavy and relaxed. Let's inhale, slide the hands down the arm, keeping the foot on the floor. The opposite hip might lift up, that's fine. And then we'll exhale, slide back. We try to keep the head on the floor. So we slide towards the arm, maybe reach past the fingertips, and then exhale, slide back. So just do a few. Okay, the next time we come to the open position, that bent arm, go ahead and open it up and we'll take it into a twist. So the bent leg, we can lift up the foot, take the other arm outside the knee, and just drag ourselves across. We can hook the toes behind the other leg or just let it hang. You could also put something under the knee if you like, and maybe turn the head away from the knee. And also, if your opposite shoulder is really lifted, you can scooch both shoulders same direction as the knee. So it will take a little moment here. Okay, come back to center. Both feet on the floor. And before the other side, let's just do a few pelvic lifts. Just inhaling up, exhaling down. Okay, so we'll get ready for the other side. So just make sure it's the other leg bent, opposite leg extended, opposite arm shoulder level, same side as the bent leg, hand on the chest. We keep the head heavy and relaxed. Inhale as we slide down the arm. Exhale as we slide back to the chest. So go with your breath. Okay, we come back to center, open up the arm, and we'll take it into a twist. So we can lift up the leg, grab outside the leg, drag ourselves across. See if we want to hook the toes or not. If the opposite shoulder comes up, we move both shoulders same direction as the knee, and maybe turn the head away from the knee. And just relax into the twist. Okay, come back to center. Just a couple of pelvic lifts. And let's get ready for relaxation. So any version of twist that you like. And also if there's any other movement your body would like to do before going into relaxation, go ahead. Okay. Once you're ready, set yourself up. I'm doing the knees bent, leaning one into the other version, but you can place your body however you like. Make sure the chin is gently tucked in, forehead sloping down, arms out alongside the body, palms up. And of course, the most important adjustment is giving ourselves permission to relax. Okay. Start to gently wake the body. Give yourself a full body stretch once it feels good. Once you're nice and stretched, knees to chest. Do a few double knee tucks, inhaling away, exhaling to the chest. Finally, rock side to side. All the way to one side. Take a breath or two. And with the strength of the arms, press up. And we'll make our way into any comfortable seated position. And we'll just sneak in some neck turns. So hand on a knee, hand on top of the hand. Inhale, head towards the hands. Exhale, look over the shoulder. Go with your breath. Come back to center. Take a moment. And other side. Hand on knee, hand on top of hand. Inhale, head towards the hands. Exhale over the shoulder. Come back to center. Take a moment. And let's end with a bow. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had good practice. I'll see you on Thursday, most likely. Might be doing a plant outage in my area, so I'm going to keep an eye on the weather and I'll email you guys Wednesday night to let you know if it's on or not. So thank you so much. And of course, we're back here on YouTube on Friday. Have an amazing day and I'll see you soon. Take care.